Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for real, gripping stories. And share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you would have done in my place. I'll never forget the night everything changed. My phone buzzed just as I was finishing dinner, and I glanced down at a message from my wife that made my chest tighten. I think he deserves another chance. I stared at the screen for a long moment, thinking it had to be some sort of mistake. My mind raced. Another chance? Who? Why? My fingers shook as I typed. Who are you talking about? Her reply came almost instantly. My ex is complicated. Can we talk later? Later never felt far enough. I was drowning in confusion. For weeks, things had felt off. Small things I had brushed aside now felt like glaring signs. Her phone buzzing constantly, a quick glance at a message, and then a hurried smile. The way she would step out to run errands and return late without explanation. I told myself I was imagining things. Maybe I was overreacting. Maybe I had become paranoid. But my gut refused to let it go. I started paying attention to the patterns, the subtle changes in her routine. Missed calls that she would laugh off as work emergencies. Hidden messages that flashed too quickly across the screen. Strange silences at dinner, followed by nervous laughter when I tried to ask what was wrong. And worst of all, a constant sense that part of her mind was somewhere else, unreachable, even when she was sitting across from me. I tried to convince myself it was me. Maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe I had failed her somehow. But deep down, I knew the truth. I just needed proof. One night, she left her phone on the counter while grabbing a glass of water. My heart pounded as I hesitated, guilt gnawing at me, but I couldn't stop myself. I unlocked it, scrolling through messages I wish I hadn't seen. There it was, a chain of texts between her and him. Her ex plans to meet. Confessions that should never have been made. And then, the one that cut the deepest. I can't stop thinking about you. I know I hurt you before, but I want another chance. Are you willing? I couldn't breathe. I sank to the floor, phone trembling in my hands. Memories of our own love, the laughter, the late-night talks, the quiet mornings, suddenly felt like lies. Every tender moment now had a shadow I couldn't erase. I confronted her that night. She looked at me with a mixture of fear and guilt, as though seeing the storm in my eyes was punishment enough. I didn't mean for it to go this far, she whispered. I thought he deserved another chance. I stared at her, disbelief frozen on my face. Another chance? After everything? You think that matters more than us? She tried to explain, tried to make me understand her feelings, but her words were drowning in the silence between us. Every explanation felt like an excuse, yet I saw the regret in her eyes. She wasn't a villain, just human, conflicted, flawed, and selfish in ways I hadn't imagined. For hours, we sat there, neither of us speaking, the weight of betrayal pressing down on both of us. I realized I had a choice. Hold on to what was broken, or reclaim myself before it consumed me. I didn't shout. I didn't throw things. I made a quiet decision that stunned everyone later when I told friends and family. I asked her to leave. The fallout was brutal, of course. Friends and family whispered, some even blamed me for overreacting. But I didn't care. I had spent too long questioning myself, doubting my worth, letting love blind me to reality. Now I finally saw clearly. In the weeks after, I walked through the ruins of our relationship, gathering pieces of myself I didn't realize I had lost. I replayed memories not to mourn, but to understand how someone I loved so deeply could betray me, and how I could survive it. The sting never fully left, but slowly it dulled. I found strength in solitude, in the quiet moments where I could breathe without second-guessing myself, and the realization that love, no matter how deep, can't flourish without trust. Months later, when people asked how I managed to handle without bitterness, I only said one thing. Betrayal doesn't define you. What defines you is how you rise from it. I still think about her sometimes. I wonder if she regrets it. I wonder if he was worth it. But those thoughts no longer wound me. They are shadows that pass through my mind without claiming residence. What stayed with me most was a lesson I learned about self-respect, about boundaries, and about the kind of love I would never settle for again. So here I am, sharing my story. Not for pity, not for revenge, but so anyone out there who feels blindsided by betrayal knows this. You can survive it, you can rise, and you can find yourself again. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever faced a betrayal like this? How did you handle it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss more real stories of heartbreak and recovery.